Welcome back. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's jump into the video. So we are doing a 50th birthday setup. I have rentals from a local vendor, just the plain Chiara wall white, and then she has the 3D wall. I think this is about the third time I worked on the 3D wall this summer. And they all was probably completely different designs. For this setup, I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something a little bit different. I kind of went with a design that was kind of balloons all at the top, and then it separated, and then I just have like two small floods at the bottom. This is my first time also using the mirror green gold. I want to say it was white green gold, but it could have just been mirror green gold by Kalisan. It's a really pretty color. She mentioned green, and the event planner that I work with mentioned that she wanted to use green, and she sent like the color green she was looking for, and I thought this was the perfect opportunity to use this chrome color and not like a standard green, especially because I already had a pearl color in the mix, and then it was also for a 50th birthday. So I felt like the mirror green gold gave a little bit classy to it. So the palette was actually really pretty. And then I've been connecting the clusters neck to neck, as well as I was building using cluster of 8 balloons and a quad of 4 balloons attached. So as you guys know, I build differently depending on the number of colors I have to do and probably the amount of balloons that I'm also setting up. I believe this client may have purchased a 24-foot, may have, I think she did. But I also inflated some extra clusters on site, maybe like 3 or 4. So they probably ended up with a 28-foot garland altogether. And of course, the 24-foot is something I can achieve a great design without adding any extra clusters. But because I like to be extra sometimes, I was doing something a bit different. And sometimes the artsy designs need a little bit more fluff and flair versus if I was just going down one side of the backdrop, then I can pretty much cover that whole kind of design with an 18-foot garland or something like that. But when you start to go in to do, like, you breaking it up and you want it to be full and you don't want it to look skimpy, sometimes you may need a little extra cluster or two. That's why I make sure I price accordingly. And at least I price for the at least the bare or what I know I can achieve something with. And if I decide to do extra, then that's just on me. But you price enough to know that, okay, I know I can achieve a great look at this number. And if I do anything extra, it will be because that's what I wanted to do. But, you know, that's how I do my pricing. So here I'm just adding on the clusters. As you can see, the vision was coming together a little bit. I was doing the whole top part cluster heavy, and then the bottom part it breaks off, so it's not connected, and then the bottom part was kind of more clustery. I think I should have ordered a little bit more green. I ended up using a little bit more green that I thought I would use or wouldn't use, so I probably should have definitely ordered some more of that. This was last minute, kind of. I think she booked like 2 weeks or 3 weeks before the event date. It definitely was less than a month, I know that for sure. um but yeah, so only the reason why I said I should have added more green, because I each section had some green into it. Like, I probably shouldn't, it didn't even need to add the green that I did there. I could have just added it on the right side, because that was the only section that didn't have any kind of green. Because even though I put that green there on the floor, I don't think I actually end up connecting it. And in the pictures, I still didn't post this on Instagram, you guys. Could you believe it? I don't know why. Honestly, I think it's beautiful. I don't know what made me not post. I think afterwards I looked at it, I was like, ugh, I was mad that I didn't have green in that bottom right section. As you can see over there, is no green there. And that kind of threw me off. And then I just never got around to posting it. So let me know if I should post this. Leave a comment down below and let me know if I need to post this like right now. Because sometimes I get in my head and I'm like, I don't know if it's good enough, but it is a beautiful setup. The colors was really pretty. So maybe we will see. But yeah, I'm over here on the side. I was inflating some clusters a little bit. I'm just adding in where I need them. And then here I just added like a dupe at the top instead of a quad. I changed it into a cluster of 6 balloons, just so it don't be too pointy. Because sometimes I notice if you just use a quad to end off your garland at the top, not the bottom. I love my quads at the bottom, but at the top it can be too pointy. So sometimes I like to do a cluster of 6 balloons just to break it up a little bit. But this is pretty much the final look. I don't know if I got all the footage that was on the right side, but I did end up adding some, like you see that cluster of the rosewood. I have added some more of that on the side. And I will be listing the colors in the description box for you guys, so you guys know exactly the combo I used, because 3 of them was double stuff, and then of course the Mara Green Gold was single. And then here I'm just adding on my 5 inches. And it's something else I've been doing differently, but I'm going to save it for the next video for you guys. So, but this is pretty much the end of it and how everything came out. Just adding on that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And leave your questions in the comments box. I will see you in the next video. Bye.